Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Northie and today we're going to be looking into Howie and Megsy's response to King Charles' unfortunate sad diagnosis of cancer. How do they feel? What is their intent? Why is Harry just jumping on a plane to come over to try and act like a savior? We're going to have a look into all of this today. So if you are new here, please subscribe, like, share this about, and thank you to all my regulars. You guys are amazing. Thank you for all your support. So we are going to be looking into Megsy first off. I've been using these cards for Megsy since 2019. They're pretty attuned to her. So let's have a look. These are Barbara Walker Tarot if you're interested. Let's see how Megsy feels about her father-in-law being unwell. Now, my other half this morning had a brainwave and said, you'd think a normal person, she would automatically go, oh, what about my father, and go and visit him. Unfortunately, I don't know. I don't think we're dealing with this. You know what I mean? You'd think it would trigger some kind of guilt anyway. You think it would trigger something. How does she feel about King Charles? Now, interesting enough, Thomas Markle would come through as King of Cups as well, as King Charles would come through as Emperor in this energy, just because he is the head of the whole thing, the whole show. So let's have a look and see where they are now. Different readers have different cards for different things. I'm all cool with that. Somebody might have King Charles as the King of Cups, for example, because he is, of course, a water sign, so he would come through as King of Cups. So would William, actually. So would Andrew and Edward. There's a lot of water energy in that family, and a lot of earth energy as well. The late Queen, of course, was a Taurus, and Catherine is a Capricorn. And the air signs, well, you've got Fergie, you've got the late Prince Philip, and of course you've got the gorgeous Duchess of Edinburgh. So let's have a look how Megsy feels about King Charles's coming health issues. Queen of Pentacles straight away. Okay. I did a reading this morning, you know, and it was about King Charles, how his energy is, and if there was a curse, what the curse was about. And the first card that came out was the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Doris is, of course, a Virgo. I feel like she's having some serious conversations with Mother Ragland. That old Haitian magic works well, doesn't it? She thinks. What's crossing over? Strength. She is bothered. This whole thing. She is bothered about how she looks. Her ego, her bravado. In the tarot, like I say, every card relates to a different star sign. Strength is the card of Leo, specifically Leo. And Megsy is a Leo. So she's interested in how she can navigate this, improve her image somehow. This is an opportunity, she thinks. Temperance in reverse, and underneath the Magician. The Magician is pulling everything together, but it's also a card of magic and also a card of magical workings. Typically when it's in reverse, it's a darker magic, but Megsy's seeing this as a positive for her. She's getting that old vision board out. Interesting that the hat looks like the one she wore for Queen Elizabeth's funeral. I mean, without the red, obviously, but it's weird. Sometimes, like, I use cards and do things, and like, there's a lot of foreshadowing from the images, and it happens in like real life. It's so weird. I mean, it isn't weird for me as a reader because I believe, but like, I can get people looking in, going, okay, the Temperance in reverse. They're going to use this upset to try and push water up a hill. They are going to try and twist things around to make themselves look better. Like she's some kind of divine healer, or like she's some kind of like person who is just like caring. What's leaving the situation? The Four of Cups in reverse. She was very receptive to this news. Very receptive to this news. Four of Cups, when it's upright, spilt all your glasses. You don't want to hear anymore. You're too busy focusing on what you've lost. But here, this has been like music to her ears. Prince of Swords in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse. And the Nine of Swords in reverse. So what you've got here is she doesn't want to make a journey. She really doesn't want to travel somewhere. You never know, Canada, you might get lucky. She really doesn't want to go. But it's almost like she is going to have to go at some point. The Nine of Swords in reverse. We're going to get a lot of mental health weaponization. A lot of it. The Prince of Swords in reverse. Again, more reversals. The Prince of Swords, it can relate to an air sign. But it's also interesting that this particular card relates to uniformed services, policemen, those kind of things, security. So there's issues regarding security with them. What she wants out of this is a rebrand. So she can look like she's a wholesome princess and glamorous and lovely, but yet at the same time, she wants to make a load of bank out of it. Why I say that, the Prince of Cups or the Knight of Cups is in reverse. Now, to me, as a reader, when I'm reading on celebrities, I'm reading on people and social media and stuff, the Prince of Cups in reverse, it is your typical Instagram, everything's sorted for the shots, everything's just perfect, and it's all surface, nothing underneath, hollow on the inside. Talks a big game, but will mess you about. It's all for appearances. All for appearances. She is wanting to bring things around to get her in a different energy and a different light. The Page of Wands is here. So there's something new. There's another project. They have got irons in the fire. Well, whatever it is, selling stuff on a shopping channel, I don't know, but she's got an ego. She wouldn't do that. She wouldn't stoop to that level. The Page of Wands there, starting a new thing. Let's have a look at Harry. Start trying to get her creative juices flowing. It's an image, isn't it? It's a lot of me. I wouldn't be put it past her. They think the spell, they think that energy work, they think their vision boards and all that stuff is working. Gradually grinding down the monarchy. How does Harry feel? There's a betrayal here. He feels like he's been stabbed in the front. Something hasn't gone his way over the past few days, and especially about this announcement. He feels like he's got to show everybody he's not the victim. Oh, no. I want to remove these swords that people have placed in me and show everybody that I am not the victim. By also virtue signaling that he has been a victim. What's crossing over him? Same old. We have the Knight of Pentacles crossing over. Harry is a Virgo, so it would relate to Pentacles in the tarot. What's crossing over Megsy was Megsy. What's crossing over Harry is Harry. They are trying to skew all of this to fit their image, to fit their narrative. Ten of Cups. Look at us. Look how lovely we are. We can put away grievances and go and see these poor people who just need us around. Get on a plane and go. Fly off. It's about control. The Four of Pentacles. It is about control here. The Five of Swords is in reverse. He really does feel there's something that's gone on in the past little while, and it will come out sooner rather than later. With the Five of Swords in reverse there, that is telling me that Harry believes that something has been taken from him. So rushing back across with the Four of Pentacles to regain control, to regain that money flow, that cash flow. Six of Swords, there we go. He's on a journey. That's what he's doing right now. He's on the flight across the Atlantic. Yay. I've got to tell you, the time is 8:49 in the morning. So yeah, he's traveling. That's his near future. And this is asking what happened, how he found out. So that tracks. What's on his mind? Page of Wands. What Meghan wants for the outcome? Page of Wands. They want the relevance. They've got to hustle. They need to hustle. And the way they can hustle is helicoptering in to save the king. Do you know how they said with Queen Elizabeth that, oh, we want to make sure she has the right people around her, like she wasn't switched on? I mean, my gran passed when she was 99 and she was sharp as a button till the end. Problem Harry's got, he went too far. He's burnt too many bridges, burnt over too many things. What does he want? What he's holding over them? It's interesting, this came out in King Charles's reading, the Page of Pentacles. Now, when I pick up the Page of Pentacles, I'm going off the fact that Archie, allegedly, recollections may vary, was the firstborn, and he was a Taurus, so he'd come through as Pentacles. I do the same with the Wales's kid. If the kids come onto my table, the Wales's kids would come as the Page of Cups, because George is Cancerian and the eldest. So we try not to dip into children's energy, but when they appear on the cards, I just say it as it is. The Page of Pentacles can also mean that Harry has got some cash flow problems, and he is hoping he is hoping that his relevance and his clout will be reimbursed by this visit. I know you're ill, Dad, but can you lend us a tenner? And the outcome, 7 of Swords. 5 of Swords in reverse, 7. I would hope to God that the royal family don't trust this man. I am pretty sure the king has a good measure of him. I'm pretty sure William has an amazing measure of him, but sometimes our judgment can be clouded by familiarity and emotions. I do think the king has reached a conclusion that he's kind of a hopeless case. However, he's actually quite dangerous with the 7 of Swords there. There's an energy of taking things out of context, twisting things around, and trying to, basically, Harry is going to try and spin something from this whole venture. It's not good. It's not good. A deceiver. Families are difficult. However, I do believe these people are quite dangerous to have around the royal family. And they don't have the best intentions. They're using this opportunity to try and gain some traction, to try and gain some notoriety. It's playing into, you know, oh, we just need a good tragedy. I feel like the image I'm getting is, oh, the royals are only so like because Queen Elizabeth passed, and they blame everyone else but themselves for their own failures. So I feel like there's an energy when I'm looking in the cards of that. For sure. I have a serious foreboding about this, guys. Of course, it's putting the royal family in a position, you know, like, what can they do? Chuck him, throw him out? I mean, can you imagine half the world would be like, oh, you're only doing that because he married Meghan and Meghan is XYZ, whatever. That's what they'd do. Serious. And I think that King Charles being the head of the Church of England and Christian teachings of forgiveness will play into how it's stage managed in the public eye. But I don't believe King Charles is a stupid man, not one iota. I don't think he's letting him back in. I think Harry has enforced himself back in, and they're being opportunistic tragedy vultures. In fact, that's what I'm going to call this video, I think. Tragedy vultures. It's the same thing they've done with Uvalde, the same thing they did with those poor kids who lost their lives because they got into wrong parts of the internet. It's yeah, they are. Find me a good tragedy and let me helicopter myself in to save everybody. Ah, my God, eh? So the Tower moment we saw in William and Zara's cards, this is what it is. Harry needs that relevance with the 10 of Cups. He needs to look like he is not a thin-skinned, angry man who's envious and jealous. He needs to look like somebody who's a carefree, adoring son. And that's what's crossing him over, the Knight of Pentacles, because that's what he believes. He believed his own hype. He really did. Now look at him. It's not going to end well for the Harkles. It never does. Because they can't take accountability. They won't take accountability. And they throw out so much bad energy and blame and attacking other people while saying they're protecting other people. They are very divisive. They are very divide and rule, and they will always be the same. You will never change that, Emma, ever. Because it's all about control, power, and it's narcissism. And on that cheery note, I'm going to leave you to it. I am doing a live tonight, 8:20 p.m. UK time. I should be a little bit more cheerful for then. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you've got to the end, please leave me a hands a hand or evil eye emoji just to protect my channel a bit. Blue hearts are appreciated as well. Flamingos, whatever you want to, just splat them all over the place. Thank you so much, guys. I do appreciate you hanging out with me. And sorry, I'm very serious today. I will give my head a wobble and come back later like normal. So take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye, everyone.